First you're going to need these, they'll help, and also I'll use a magnet to pick up any bits of metal. You're going to want all your chips off, all these, flick them out, and we'll get to things like this. And bits like these. Right, so the way I want to show you about going about getting these fingers out is grab them with these, twist and pull the whole thing out. As you can see, I've got the whole finger there, not a problem, and I'll do that with all of them. Twist, pull them up slowly, get the whole thing then. They don't always come out like that. If you go slowly, pull it out, pull the whole finger, maximise your gold. Got two there. Slowly, maximise it. Then I just picked them up with the magnet. So I've scored 2 edges. I'd say score 3 at least, but I've done that on a 2. Easy. Done. Anything small like that, just grab that with a needle nose, twist from side to side. There you have it. Next we're going to have a look at these. Go with this one first. Bend it to one side. It's not actually broke with a board, but as you can see there's some tabs around the side. Next I'll bend them, bend the tabs back. Now I'm going to take that casing off. Gold in that, you can see that. I'm going to break this open now and see what's occurring inside. And that might not be all that easy, because that seems to be quite a solid casing. Might be better to break away the bottom. Casing weren't as easy as I thought, but as you can see there's gold in there. Do that the way you will. Let's get that apart. Right, and the next thing I want to show you at this stage is these wires do have a thin bit of gold going through them. Even though they're silver, there is gold in them. Because when I look under the microscope, which is here, currency detecting microscope, I look through it and I see gold running through the metal pins here. It's not a great deal of gold, but there's gold in there definitely. I'll show you through the microscope. Just try and show you for what it is. There is gold running through it, and yet that looks like plain metal on the outside. And there's definitely gold running through that. Again, this looks like to be the old needle nose plier job. Get that inside there and just work away breaking it open. Obviously being careful because it can flick back in your face. You should be wearing goggles anyway, but it's up to you. And so on. These are our next ones. Front casing just flicked off. Now get the needle nose pliers and just bust that straight off. Drag that off. Half the pins are on the board still, and I've ended up with this pin in my hand there. On the back there seems to be some sort of board. Could be gold. I'll have a look. Yeah, it does look to the wires are like gold. Signs of a gold plate at the top. It looks like some gold wires running through. Some capacitors on there. Like I say, do the board whatever way it works quickest for you. I'll get the pliers in there now, twist that round, pull out whatever's on there. There'll be gold on the end of there. Like I say, right away through the pin. Just because you can't see that on the outside, whereas silver, there's gold running through it. Just these two to go now. The last couple, I just bent them back and they snapped. The pin's exposed. That's about it, other than what's left on the board. Basically I'll scrape whatever's left off. Scrape that with that, slide it underneath, work my way on it underneath until I actually go through and flick it off. Anything else like these things, I'll try and get them off best as I can. Any other little bits that I want. That's basically it really. One pretty empty board. Like I say, if you don't want it all and you just want the gold bits, the easy bits, do it that way. You ain't got to do it the way I do it. I'm just like obviously trying to save up a lot of different bits and then cash them in one day when I've got a fair few bits together.